My respect to our professor, Professor Alphonse Jason Pelgone, and to all my classmates in NS4, a pleasant evening to everyone. We are from Group 3, and the topic that is assigned to us is 4A's or 5A's model.
Models of teaching are models of learning. It helps learners acquire information, ideas, skills, values, and way of thinking. It also helps in guiding the teacher select appropriate teaching techniques, strategies, and methods for effective utilization of the teaching situation and materials for realizing its objective. To introduce one of the models in teaching, let us perform the activity Figure Me Out. Let us rearrange the scrambled letters to get the correct word based from the given clue statements. The first clue statements. This part introduces me. This makes me think what I know. What is the word? Activity. Number 2. The clue statement. Bars with curiosity. Figure out what it means. How did this happen? What is the word? Analysis. Number 3. Clue statements. It teaches me. I learn new information. Acquiring new knowledge. What is the word? Abstraction. Number 4. Clue statements. This make me realize what I have learned. Transfer of learning. What is the word? Application. Activity, analysis, abstraction, and application are the 4A's model in teaching. What are these 4A's model?
As we know more about 4A's or 5A's model, we have to take note about lesson plan. Lesson plan is an important part of education. It is a written plan of what teacher will do in order to achieve the goal during the school days, week, and year. It follows a format that identifies goals and objective, teaching methods, and assessment. There are different formats or models followed in lesson planning. One of those is 4A's model. It is a learner-centered model. It follows a format that identifies goals and objective, teaching methods, and assessment. These basic components can be modified in many ways depending on specific student and learner's need. It focuses on 4 main concepts. Each is necessary for students' success, and by identifying how they will be used in instructional practices, teachers ensure that they are front and centered. Here are the 4 components of 4A's model. First, activate prior knowledge. Second, acquire new knowledge. Third, application. And last, assessment. Activate prior knowledge, or also known as the activity. It refers to the tapping into students' previous experience with the topic, connecting what they know from what they have studied. It let the student discuss or write about what they already know that is related to the lesson. Here are some examples of activities or instructional methods that can be used for activity part. Acquire new knowledge. It is the teaching part. It is where new information is presented. It promotes higher order thinking, which enables the student to make connections between the course material and real-life experiences. It fosters inquiry throughout lessons and among students. acquire new knowledge, or also known as the analysis and abstraction part of our lesson plan. Here are some of examples of activities or instructional method for this part. Application. It is where the teacher plans for ways student can take in the new information, consolidate it, and apply it in new and useful ways. Students can practice what they have learned in this part. Here are some examples of activities or suggested activities for application. Assessment. It assesses what had been and what needs to be further developed. Students are tested to see how much they have learned and determine if they have gaps in understanding. Here are some suggested activities for assessment. Is there any question with regards to 4A's model? This time, let's test our expertise. Choose one of the 4 components of 4A's and think of an instructional method or activity that you will give to your learner if your competency is: describe the parts of the reproductive system and their function. I'll give you 1 minute to finish that one. For your final output, select one least learned competency in your science subject. Write a lesson plan using 4A's model. And that's all about 4A's or 5A's model. This has been me, Ima Consi Kabuhok, and my partner, Erlita Antiporda, saying thank you for watching and God bless.